You are watching Psychic Witch Talk, hosted by Christine Rossi and Diana Rachel. Christine Rossi reads at the Mystic Dream in Walnut Creek, California, and Diana Rachel runs Tarot Real Psychic Life Coaching in San Francisco, California.
Cool. What you got?
I have, and this one should be super easy, string.
Oh, wow, string. String, first thing that comes to mind is I bind thee.
Yes.
I'm binding something. I've used it for binding, definitely. I've also used it for taking measure. So you can use it to take a measure of a person physically.
Okay.
In their human anatomy parts that are private, that kind of thing, and used it for that sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then you create a spell around that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think the one that comes to mind that is like the most familiar to me would be that you would take a measure of a man, if you're man-woman relationship, and then you would pee on that measure, and then you wrap it up and you put it away where no one can get it. And so that's pretty much, telling you that this belongs to me. It does, I've peed on it and it doesn't go anywhere else. Another one is doing the same idea and getting a cowrie shell and putting it inside the cowrie shell. A larger shell. It can't be a tiny one. It's too tough. It's too hard to do. But if you get a larger cowrie shell and you put it inside, just keep putting it inside there, and then seal it up with some herbs and whatnot, and then you put that in a safe place, like under the mattress. Is not a bad place for that. That's a good place.
So another one that I've started doing recently is, because I've been doing a lot of cut and clears and cleaning up like energy in old relationships, is I will take a piece of thread and drop it in the cut and clear candle that I'm burning. And then as the candle burns down, it will stick to the glass and form a sigil. And that sigil, one, will tell me any magic that's been sent my direction from that person, because you can kind of intuitively read the intent. And, or I can like literally resketch it and then feel out the intent, because this is how most of my stuff works. And then figure out if there's anything that needs to be deconstructed or cleansed from there.
I like that. I like it a lot. So do you ever lose the thread? I mean, does it ever burn up?
There's a couple times it did. There was a really scary one about a year ago now where I did do the thread because I was trying to cut and clear from a situation where it burned. Like, I lit the candle and it immediately, and this almost never happens, wicked onto the cut and clear thread, and the candle exploded. Like almost immediately.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it exploded in two places because it exploded again later. So this was my period of exploding candles. My roommate really hated this period. And this is one of the reasons we now have all of the water trapping that I do now. But I've had way less exploding candle issues recently, so I'll take the gift for what it is. But most of the time, especially if it's like just cotton thread, sometimes it will burn. It's a good sign if it gets consumed. It means there's nothing between you and that person and it's all done.
Oh, good. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
If you put it in and, here's somebody going, oh, I love this, and they write it down, and then they go do it, and then it catches and burns. It's like, well, what do you do with that?
Yeah, if it catches and burns, you're good. That probably means you don't even have future lifetimes to worry about if you're someone who subscribes to reincarnation.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those relationships I'd like to consider behind me. I might even use that as a divination tool to see if there's anything left.
That's a good idea.
I like that.
Especially since when you practice these arts for long enough, you get to the point where every new person you meet, you just kind of want to say you again.
Oh, it's you!
Welcome back. What are you going to do to me now?
Well, no, what my thing would be like, so what parts are we playing this time?
Yeah. So let's check the script. We can rewrite this, right?
God, I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so.
For more ways to connect to Christine or Diana, Follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/psychicwitchtalk, or go to psychicwitchtalk.com to join our mailing list and find out about psychic fairs and other events where Diana and Christine will be reading and teaching. Book Christine by calling 925-933-2342 or by logging on to themysticdream.com. She is available every Monday and Wednesday in Walnut Creek, California. Book Diana at Diana Rachel Psychic Life Coaching by going to dianarachel.com. Don't forget the J between the A and the C, or by texting 415-508-3202. All appointments must be made a minimum of 24 hours in advance. Appointments are available by Skype, phone, and in person for those in the San Francisco Bay Area. Pick up your copy of Diana's book and Diagram Prize nominee, Divorcing a Real Witch for Pagans and the People That Used to Love Them. Available on Amazon today in Kindle and softcover.